Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. And he's managed to get free, engages and forces him off the ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmaker.
Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a little off target. Son Heung-min. That is a great pick out. He's got away, and he lines up a cross. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk stood his ground strongly. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Look at the space here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Haaland. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Tielemans. Musiala kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Foden. Hernandez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That looks a good ball through. Messi carries the ball down the right. And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Modric. Climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Van Dijk. Now it's Son Heung-min. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foden. Oh, he's burst through. Neuer catches it safely.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Great defending, strong and determined. Modric.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Ligt. Driving on and making good progress. Steaming on goalwards. Hits one! And that would have been some goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's gone for a throw-in. Hernandez. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gets a good foot in there. And he was quick to react. Tielemans. Foden. That's Tielemans. It's a pretty loose pass. Modric, who does have an assist to his name. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Danilo. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella! Barella! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the volley. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Corner number 2 then. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Caicedo. Some resolute defending there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Has a goal! Tries to get it clear.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Barella really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Modric. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Great hit! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Son Heung-min, Tielemans. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Danilo. He has found the way through. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Danilo. Bruno Fernandes. That has ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Hernandez calmly anticipates. He's gone for goal. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their 3rd corner. Nicely spread. That's the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And here's Messi. Tielemans. Oh, no joy this time. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Sané. Kall has a go! In he goes again! Goal! Brescia! First blood drawn. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Van Dijk gets it away. And here's Mbappe. Sané. Can he put it away? Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager...
And the shots! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The movement so precise. Foden! Back into the middle. Mbappe, can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. And the finish! It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. That's going to go a long way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. looks a good ball through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that has put paid to that. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's managed to get free. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's a sharp little ball here. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, it's just a little long. Caicedo. Now he's off and running. Barella. He could be in here. And he's hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Shapes to shoot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And one more try! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And the action is back underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Caught offside that time. Taken back almost at once. And he's intervened well there. Caicedo. Chelsea finding their passes. Played back in. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. Brescia have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming, looks for the finish! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Sané. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read. Son Heung-min.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Chelsea get their 4th corner. Brescia are looking to go forward now.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Brescia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Musiala cuts it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brescia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Konate makes the interception. Works it forward. Foden is herring after that one. Barella. Camavinga. Oh, good ball. Shots up. Can he finish? They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the top...
Had a shot! And now the breakaway. Tielemans. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kall. Oh, he's found support out wide. Corner it is.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caicedo. And he was quick to react. That's headed upfield. And no, that was never going to make it. Chipped through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that looks a chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the runner. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Threads one in.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. There's the hit! And they've got rid. Has another go!
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Decent hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries to get it clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Messi. Now it's Foden. He is through here.
There will be 3
Son
minutes
Heung-min.
added time.
Tielemans. That's an excellent interception. And the number on the board is 3. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. Hits one! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. And it's Neymar. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily. Chance with the header! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.